I want you all to follow me on this journey I'm about to take you. And make sure you like the video and subscribe and comment for the algorithm because the video views are very important and the comments especially. But follow me on this. Stay with me. One of the worst things about being a parent is when you have a kid and in the early stages of that kid being alive, you hear this. And you start doing the things that you're told to do, which is okay, well, maybe the kid needs to be fed. Maybe the kid needs to be burped. Maybe the kid needs to be changed. Maybe the kid needs to be held. You don't know. So you do all of those things. And the kid is still, and sometimes it gets worse. And they hit you with that, gets crazy, right? That thing right there is something that can drive a parent absolutely crazy because the parent doesn't know what to do because the parent doesn't speak cry. It doesn't speak kid. It doesn't speak infant. So, what happens some of the times when a parent gets that frustrated? And most of the time, it's a female. When they get too frustrated, I'm talking about to the point to where it literally drives them insane, they will do something crazy like delete the child. No, literally, they will delete their own child. That's how crazy that drives them. Now, I want you to keep all of that in mind as we talk about the subject matter of this video. On TikTok, there's this thing going around where a man asks some females in interviews on the street whether or not they would be okay with being in the woods with a bear or with a man. And I want you to hear the answers that these females gave. And I want you to hear the answers that these females gave.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Men are scary.
With a bear.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you like fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
A bear. I would say a man.
Yeah, you heard that correctly. They said that they would rather be alone in the wilderness with a bear than a male. Now, I want you to think about something. I want you to think about what a bear is and what a male is. When you have a male, the male for females is more than likely going to be stronger than the female. The bear, compared to the female, is more than likely stronger than the female. However, the male, when it comes to expressing themselves to the female can understand the words of the male. But when the female goes to speak with the bear, she won't be able to understand that bear. So that means that the disadvantage comes in the way of the bear has more strength, the male has more strength, but the bear has something that the male does not have, which is the element of surprise and mystery. This is the same thing that happened with the kid. The reason that the parent went insane is because they did not know what the kid wanted. What happens when you're confronted with a bear in the wilderness and you don't speak bear? That means that you have no idea what the bear is going to do. Not to mention that the bear is like 10 times, 20 times, however many times stronger than a male. So you can imagine how much stronger they are than a female. So the difference with the kid and the parent was that the kid had a mental edge on the parent because the parent didn't understand what the kid was saying. However, the parent had a physical advantage on the kid because the kid is so small, can't defend itself. What happens when you're in the wilderness with a bear and the bear has both the strength over you and the mental over you because you have no idea what it is that the bear is thinking? Does anyone believe that that's a better situation in which to be than the male who's weaker than the bear and who you can actually understand? Why do you think that the females think that no, I'd rather be with the bear? Even though what I just broke down to you shows you that it makes no sense to want to be with the bear. Why do you think that is? It's because they've been programmed to think that males are the enemy, that males are the biggest danger of all. Why? It's very simple. See, there's only a small percentage of males that are that dangerous, but every single bear is that dangerous. So somehow the 2 or 3% of males who are that dangerous, you would risk being around the 100% of bears that are that dangerous over that 3% of males. That thought process came from corporations who want females to be single because if they're single, they'll spend their money because they're more easily influenced when males are not around. So, how do you get their money? You tell them the people who will help them save the money and build up wealth are the enemy. So, stay away from them. This is why these females actually are stating and seem to believe that if they were in the wilderness, that their best option for survival is a killing machine. So, what are your thoughts on this? Put it in the comments section because comments really help push the video. Then grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And don't forget to click like and subscribe. No, really. I need you to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.